It's about 6 a.m. on Saturday, July 26th. My name's Jamie and I'm with the National Weather Service in Chicago. This is a quick briefing on the severe storms we're expecting this afternoon into tonight. So we're looking at severe storms south of I-80 this afternoon through the early overnight hours, and the main threats from those severe storms will be large hail, damaging winds, and localized flooding due to torrential downpours. The impacts, of course, would be any outside activities may have to be postponed or canceled. So looking at the threat areas, for areas along and north of I-88, there's really no threat for severe weather because they're not really expecting any storms. But areas south of I-88 have an elevated risk, and then the greatest risk for severe storms will be south of a Pontiac to Waseca line, as you see there in red. So first we're going to look at the timeline for the areas between I-88 and I-80. There will be isolated storms this afternoon, and then going into this evening after 8 p.m., storms will increase to scattered coverage, and then going into the overnight hours they'll once again become isolated. The scattered storms this evening will probably produce torrential downpours, frequent lightning, and some gusty winds. Here's the timeline for the areas south of I-80 we're expecting the majority of severe weather. These areas are going to see scattered storms after 11 a.m. into the mid-afternoon. Then from the mid-afternoon going this evening, storms will increase in coverage and in intensity, going from strong to severe, with the majority of severe storms expected this evening. As we get into the overnight hours, storms will lessen in intensity and in coverage. Once again, with those severe storms, we're looking at torrential downpours, frequent lightning, large hail, and damaging winds. So looking at different threats expected today, starting at the top, you can see we have low confidence in seeing significant tornadoes, and still relatively low confidence in tornadoes. There could be a couple, but it's definitely not the major risk today. The biggest risk is going to be damaging winds, as you can see, which is where we have the highest confidence, and we also have some pretty high confidence in seeing some large hail. So looking at preparedness, know your risks, as we talked about, torrential downpours, localized flooding, large hail, and damaging winds. Make sure you have a plan for severe weather and be prepared to use it. Thanks for watching this briefing on the severe storms we're expecting this afternoon and tonight. My name is Jamie. I'm with the National Weather Service in Chicago. Please stay tuned to the latest forecast on our website, which is www.weather.gov/Chicago, or you can follow us on Facebook or Twitter. Thanks.